Heroes and Legends, Dynasties, Fallen Dynasties. At the Bikram space, there was an uneasy calm. The forces of the royals and their allies, the newly formed Royal Fidelians, formerly the Fidel, were super close. They planned to take out all potential foes to their rule to prevent the type of chaos that now engulfed in Shura. And so we begin with the royals first. As you may know from the last story, Gordon Royal, now age 66, was the brother of Alicia and cousin to Gregor, who was a Finkel, one of the last of his kind, and Finkel being cousins of the royals. Along with them were that of Augustinian, the 80-year-old advisor, who stays away from the front lines as he begins to move slowly and not as agile as he once was back in the days of war. Also, the big guy, the tough guy, Ronnie Royal, was now a general within the royals. And also we have the Royal Cardinal, known as Tony. She is the tomboy badass of the group, and she too was getting old at age 69. Gregor Finkel, the cousin of both the king and his sister, and he was the Lord of Finkel. Also we have Alexander, a royal officer who misses his fallen comrades, Natasha and Phil, who he was very close to. He mourned them as he was 72, and the royals are increasingly aging. Gordon's royal sister, who was also his lover and High Lady of the Royals, suggested that now was the time for them to find new leadership, a new family to lead the royal Bikram into the future, seeing that they were increasingly old and had no heirs. The official old royal bloodline that existed for centuries and eons is now dying out. They had to find new potential leaders for the kingdom. Gordon Royal, for his part, still had the strength that he had from being fused with the Prime Mauritian. And now he was now known as the Prime Mauritian Gordon Royal. He was the only one that was capable of being equal to that of King Catherine, knowing that they would be threatened by the Mauritians if she had gone away. However, since she had now died, and now that Damien had died, he was single-handedly the most powerful man in all the universe, unofficially, because many did not know his true power, and that he kept himself. He wondered if he should help his fellow ally, Hera Kinkalu, or let the Kinkalus handle their own mess in insurance. First, he had to clean up the mess within the Bikram space, and so he enlisted his trusted advisor, Augustinian, to go out to find the new family that would take the place of the main royal family and lead the royals into the new age. Augustinian followed his orders correctly and surely. He moved forward into the other parts of their galaxy and found a new family as he searched for a new royalty that Gordon and his sister could no longer hold. They were going to be the new royals, named Levant. The leader and the person in charge that Augustine found was a woman named Jacqueline Levant. She was a noble lady of the galaxy who liked ships and caring for the poor. Her renowned was far wide between half the galaxy, known about her charity and her charitable work, caring for the poor, helping those that have went through famines and bad storms and diseases and the likes. Also, for a relative to Ranzo Levant, he was a 21-year-old young warrior who loves to hang out in desert oasis and loves the luxurious life. So he fit the mold of what true royalty was supposed to be. Justinian personally reached out to them. Jacqueline was very stunned and surprised, and she did not know about the hidden secret between the Lord and Lady, who were brother and sister, were secretly together. And she now saw that the royal bloodline was dying and that they needed a replacement. This had never happened before history. So she reached out to her relative, Turanza. Turanza was stunned. He's going to be the head of the royals, be even more rich, and travel the entire galaxy, and maybe hold all of Anchor space. Dollar signs hit his eyes, but it was Justinian that backslapped him in the head and took the dollar signs away. For him had to be trained in leadership and in military tactics in order to lead the royals into the future. While that was happening, the royals would then instruct the royal fidelitants to do their dirty work and advance to cut down their potential foes before they grow too powerful and cause chaos in their galaxies.